Nobody told you this is why you're stuck. Written and published by Stoic Guardian. Chapter 1. The silent weight. Unseen patterns that keep you stuck. Imagine a quiet room where the air feels heavy, as if the weight of unspoken truths and old stories hangs in the corners. You stand there, breathing softly, feeling the gentle pressure in your chest, that sense of stuckness that has followed you for so long. In this chapter, you're invited to bring soft light into that heavy room, to see what has been hidden, and to begin the gentle work of release. The weight that keeps you stuck is not always loud. It can be the quiet voice that says, "Not yet, not you, not now." It can be the soft echo of old fears, the tender ache of self-doubt, the gentle but persistent tug of habits that no longer serve you. For so long, you may have learned to live with this weight, to carry it without question, to shape your days around its silent demands, but in the quiet warmth of your own breath, you begin to feel a different possibility. That you are allowed to lay this weight down, that you are allowed to breathe freely, to stand in the soft light of your own becoming. A gentle practice for beginning this release is to pause and listen to the weight. Close your eyes and bring your attention to the heaviness in your body, the tightness in your chest, the stiffness in your shoulders, the gentle ache in your heart. Breathe into these spaces, softly and without judgment. Let your breath be the gentle light that begins to soften the edges of the weight, the quiet warmth that says, "I see you, I honor you, I am allowed to let you go." Another practice is to name the weight, softly and with compassion. When you feel the stuckness rise, in a thought, in a hesitation, in a moment of doubt, whisper to yourself, "I see this. I see how it tries to keep me small, and I trust that I am more than this." In this gentle naming, you begin to loosen the hold of the weight. You begin to see that it is not who you are, it is only what you have carried. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you are allowed to breathe in the softness of your own spirit. Let yourself believe that in the quiet strength of your own breath, you will find the power to release what no longer serves you. In that gentle release, you will find the calm glow of your own becoming, the soft truth that says, "I am here, and I am enough." Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the weight I have carried. I trust the quiet strength of my own breath to release what no longer belongs. I am enough, and I am free to begin again. In that promise, you will find the gentle warmth of your own breath, the soft light that says, "I am here, and I am whole." I trust the quiet release within me. I honor the gentle light of my own becoming. I am enough, and I am free. Chapter 2. The hidden mirror. Seeing the roots of your stagnation. Close your eyes and let your breath soften like a gentle ripple across still water. In this chapter, you're invited to turn inward, to stand before the quiet mirror of your own heart and see, not with judgment, but with soft curiosity, the roots of what has kept you still. This is not about blame or shame. It's about seeing the gentle patterns that have grown from old fears and quiet hesitations, and about trusting that you can meet them with compassion. The hidden mirror is not the harsh glass of comparison or the sharp edge of self-criticism. It is the soft reflection that shows you what is true, even when it feels hard to face. It's the quiet place where you see the ways you have learned to protect yourself, the gentle armor you have built to feel safe. It's the tender seeing of the ways you have learned to pause, to wait, to hold back when your spirit longed to move. In this soft seeing, you begin to understand that stuckness is not failure, it is the quiet language of fear, the gentle voice that says, "I am afraid to lose, to be hurt, to be seen," and in that understanding you begin to feel the gentle light of your own breath, the quiet knowing that says, "I am safe to see this. I am allowed to feel this. I am enough." even when I am afraid. A gentle practice for meeting this mirror is to sit with your breath and ask yourself softly, what do I see in this quiet reflection? Let the answer come without force, without judgment. Maybe you see old wounds, the gentle ache of disappointments you never named. Maybe you see the soft roots of beliefs that told you it was safer to stay small. Whatever you see, let your breath hold it with kindness. Let yourself say, I see you, I honor you, and I trust that I am more than you. Another practice is to write softly to yourself. Let the words flow like water, not to fix, but to witness. Write what you see, what you feel, what you remember about the ways you have held yourself back. In the gentle truth of your own words, you begin to soften the edges of what has kept you stuck. You begin to trust that seeing is the first step to becoming. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that the mirror is not your enemy. Let yourself believe that in this soft reflection, you will find the gentle light of your own spirit, the quiet strength that says, I am here and I am whole. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm warmth of your own breath, the quiet joy of being real. Let this be your gentle promise. I stand before the hidden mirror with soft eyes. I trust what I see, and I honor what I feel. I am enough, and I am free to move beyond what has held me. In that promise, you will find the gentle glow of your own becoming, the soft truth that says, I am always more than the patterns I have carried. I see myself with compassion. I honor the roots of my own becoming. I am enough, and I am free. Chapter 3. The slow burn of doubt, softening the grip of self-doubt. Let your breath settle softly like the gentle hush of dawn just before the sun rises. In this chapter, you're invited to turn gently toward the slow burn of doubt, the quiet ache that lingers in the corners of your heart, the small voice that whispers, are you sure? Are you enough? This is not about silencing that voice. It's about softening its grip, about holding it with the same gentle care you offer to everything else you love. For so long, doubt may have been a companion, sitting quietly in the background of your life, its presence so familiar that you hardly noticed it was there. It may have shaped your choices, kept you from speaking, from stepping forward, from trusting your own light. But in the soft glow of your own breath, you begin to see that doubt is not a sign of weakness. It is a tender invitation to return to yourself. It is the gentle signal that says, come home to the quiet strength of your own heart. The slow burn of doubt is like a flicker of shadow across the bright warmth of your spirit. It does not need to be fought. It needs to be seen, to be heard, to be met with compassion. In that soft meeting, you begin to see that you are more than your doubt, that beneath every question there is a gentle certainty that says, I am enough, exactly as I am. A gentle practice for softening this doubt is to breathe deeply and place your hand over your heart whenever you feel its quiet pull. Feel the warmth of your own touch, the steady beat of your own life. Whisper to yourself softly, I hear you, doubt. I honor your voice, and I trust that I am enough, even in the face of uncertainty. Let these words be the gentle balm that soothes the quiet ache, the soft light that guides you back to the calm ground of your own spirit. Another practice is to offer yourself the same gentle compassion you would give a friend. When doubt rises, do not push it away or try to silence it. Sit with it softly. Breathe with it. Let yourself say, I understand why you are here. I know you are trying to keep me safe, but I trust that I am strong enough to hold this moment. In that soft speaking, you begin to loosen the hold of doubt. You begin to trust the quiet strength of your own breath. As you move through this chapter, let yourself believe that you are not defined by your doubt. Let yourself trust that you are allowed to feel uncertain and still be whole. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm glow of your own becoming, the soft truth that says, I am here and I am enough. Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the slow burn of my doubt. I trust the quiet strength of my own breath to hold me steady. I am enough, and I am free to move gently forward. In that promise, you will find the gentle warmth of your own spirit, the quiet knowing that you are always more than your doubt. I trust the quiet strength within me. I honor the gentle questions of my own heart. I am enough, and I am whole. Chapter 4. The gentle light of awareness, waking up to your own patterns. Breathe softly and let the air settle around you like a gentle morning mist, wrapping you in a quiet stillness that invites reflection. In this chapter, you're invited to wake up to the soft light of your own awareness, to see with kind eyes the patterns that have shaped you, the quiet habits that have become your well-worn paths. Here, you will find that awareness is not about harsh judgment or rigid rules. It is about bringing soft light into the hidden corners of your own heart, so you can see what has been holding you and begin to choose differently. For so long, these patterns may have felt like the only way to move, a quiet script that told you how to speak, how to act, how to shrink yourself to fit the needs of everyone else. You may have worn these patterns like a second skin, so familiar that you forgot they were not you. But in the gentle glow of your own breath, you begin to remember a different truth. That you are not your pattern, that you are the quiet awareness that sees them, the gentle spirit that can choose to step beyond them. The gentle light of awareness is like a soft dawn breaking over a quiet field, revealing what was always there but held in the soft shadows. It does not demand that you fix everything at once. It does not ask you to be more than you are. It simply invites you to see, to look at the ways you have learned to protect yourself, the quiet ways you have kept yourself small. In that seeing, you begin to feel the soft opening of possibility. A gentle practice for this awakening is to pause when you notice yourself moving in an old way. Take a breath and let yourself ask softly, is this still true for me? Does this still serve the quiet glow of my own becoming? Let your breath be the gentle guide that brings you back to what is real for you now. Not what was true in the past, but what is soft and alive in this moment. Another practice is to honor the small awakenings, the gentle moments when you see yourself with new eyes. Maybe it's the way you notice how you speak to yourself, or the quiet recognition of when you say yes when your heart means no. Let these small awakenings be the gentle seeds of your own becoming, the quiet reminders that you are always allowed to grow, always allowed to choose again. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that awareness is enough. Let yourself believe that in the soft light of your own seeing, you will find the quiet strength to shift, to soften, to choose more gently. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm glow of your own breath, the soft truth that says, I am here and I am whole. Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the gentle light of my own awareness. I trust the quiet seeing of my own heart. I am enough, and I am free to grow in my own way. In that promise, you will find the calm warmth of your own becoming, the quiet knowing that you are always allowed to come home to yourself. I trust the gentle light of my own awareness. I see myself with kind eyes. I am enough, and I am free. Chapter 5. The River of Resistance. Honoring your fears without letting them rule you. Breathe softly and let the gentle flow of air move through you like the quiet current of a river. In this chapter, you're invited to honor the river of resistance, the quiet undercurrent of fear that can rise when you begin to change, when you begin to soften old patterns, when you start to move differently. This is not about pushing the river away or forcing it to disappear. It's about learning to float within its gentle flow, about trusting that you can honor your fears without letting them guide your every step. For so long, resistance may have felt like a wall, something that stopped you in your tracks, something that whispered, "Not yet, not you, not now." You may have seen it as an enemy to be conquered, a sign of weakness to be banished. But in the quiet rhythm of your own breath, you begin to see a gentler truth. That resistance is not your enemy. It is the soft voice of fear, a gentle protector that rises whenever you step toward something new. The river of resistance is not here to keep you small. It is here to remind you that you are moving into unfamiliar waters, that your spirit is growing in ways that feel tender and new. And in that gentle reminder, you can choose to soften, to breathe, to let the current move around you without pulling you under. You can choose to say softly to yourself, "I see this fear, I honor it, and I trust that I am strong enough to keep moving." A gentle practice for meeting this river is to pause when resistance rises. Place your hand over your heart and breathe deeply. Let yourself say, "I feel this fear, I see this doubt, and I choose to be here anyway." Let these words be the quiet oar that guides you through the gentle current, the soft anchor that holds you steady in the flow of your own breath. Another practice is to let yourself honor the small ways you keep moving, even when the river feels strong. Maybe it's a single breath, a single step, a quiet decision to stay soft in the face of the rush. Let yourself celebrate these small acts of courage, the gentle ways you trust your own strength, the soft ways you honor your own becoming. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you are allowed to feel resistance without letting it define you. Let yourself believe that you are stronger than the quiet pull of your own fear, that in the gentle rhythm of your own breath, you will find the calm strength to keep floating, keep moving, keep becoming. In that gentle trust, you will find the quiet glow of your own spirit, the soft light that says, "I am here and I am enough." Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the river of resistance within me. I trust the quiet strength of my own breath to hold me steady. I am enough, and I am free to move with the gentle current of my own becoming. In that promise, you will find the calm warmth of your own breath, the soft truth that says, "I am always enough." I trust the quiet strength within me. I honor the gentle river of my own resistance. I am enough, and I am whole. Chapter 6. The Dance of Acceptance, Finding Freedom in Surrender. Breathe deeply and let the quiet exhale bring you back to the soft ground beneath you. In this chapter, you're invited to explore the gentle dance of acceptance, the quiet art of surrendering to what is, not because you have given up, but because you trust that you are enough, even here, even now. It is a dance that begins with a single breath, a single choice to be present with yourself exactly as you are. For so long, you may have believed that acceptance meant defeat, that to surrender was to lose, to stop trying, to become less. But in the soft rhythm of your own breath, you begin to see a gentler truth. Acceptance is not a giving up. It is a soft opening, a quiet promise to yourself that you can rest in the truth of this moment, that you can trust the gentle wisdom of your own breath. The dance of acceptance is like the gentle sway of trees in the soft wind, bending but not breaking, moving with the quiet rhythm of what is. It is the tender choice to say, "This is how I feel right now. This is what is true for me." In that gentle saying, you release the struggle to be somewhere else, someone else, something else. You find the quiet strength of your own spirit, the calm knowing that says, "I am enough, even in this." A gentle practice for this acceptance is to place your hand over your heart and breathe deeply whenever you feel the old urge to fight against what is. Let your breath be the soft guide that says, I am allowed to feel this. I am allowed to be here. In that quiet allowing, you will find the gentle freedom that comes from no longer having to push so hard against yourself. Another practice is to honor the small moments of surrender, the gentle ways you let yourself soften when you feel tight, the quiet ways you let yourself rest when you feel weary. Let yourself celebrate these small acts of acceptance, these soft invitations to trust the gentle flow of your own becoming. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm strength that says, I am here and I am whole. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that surrender is not weakness, it is a quiet power. Let yourself believe that, in the soft ground of your own breath, you will find the freedom to grow, the gentle courage to let yourself be seen. In that gentle trust, you will find the quiet glow of your own spirit, the soft light that says, I am enough and I am free. Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the dance of acceptance within me. I trust the quiet power of my own surrender. I am enough, and I am free to be here just as I am. In that promise, you will find the calm warmth of your own breath, the gentle knowing that you are always enough. I trust the gentle strength of my own acceptance. I am enough, and I am whole. Chapter 7. The quiet power of permission. Letting yourself begin again. Breathe softly, and let the air settle into the gentle spaces within you, like the first morning light touching the soft earth. In this chapter, you're invited to explore the quiet power of permission, the gentle choice to let yourself begin again, not because you must be better, but because you are worthy of your own soft becoming. It is about giving yourself the gentle permission to move, to grow, to take up space in the quiet light of your own breath. For so long you may have believed that permission had to come from outside, from voices that said you were ready, from circumstances that gave you the right moment. But in the soft rhythm of your own breath, you begin to see a gentler truth, that the most powerful permission you can ever receive is the one you offer to yourself, that you are allowed to begin again, not because the world has told you it's time, but because you feel the quiet pull of your own spirit asking to grow. The quiet power of permission is like the soft opening of a flower, trusting the warmth of the sun, even after the coldest night. It is the gentle decision to say, I am allowed to change. I am allowed to step forward. I am allowed to be more than I once believed. In that soft saying, you find the calm courage of your own becoming, the quiet knowing that says, I am enough and I am free. A gentle practice for offering yourself this permission is to pause and place your hand over your heart whenever you feel the quiet ache of wanting more. Breathe softly and let yourself say, I give myself permission to begin. I trust the gentle unfolding of my own spirit. Let these words be the soft ground you stand on, the quiet truth that holds you steady as you take each new step. Another practice is to honor the small ways you already choose to begin again, the gentle ways you show up for yourself, the quiet decisions you make to rest, to breathe, to believe in the soft glow of your own becoming. Let yourself celebrate these small acts of permission, these quiet moments of trust. In that gentle celebration, you remind yourself that beginning again does not mean starting over. It means moving forward in your own soft way. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you are allowed to grow at your own pace. Let yourself believe that you do not need anyone else's permission to be who you are becoming. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm warmth of your own breath, the quiet light that says, I am here and I am enough. Let this be your gentle promise. I offer myself the quiet power of permission. I trust the gentle unfolding of my own spirit. I am enough, and I am free to begin again. In that promise you will find the soft strength of your own breath, the gentle knowing that says, I am always allowed to grow. I trust the quiet power of my own permission. I am enough, and I am free to begin again. Chapter 8. The Art of Small Shifts. Reclaiming your own momentum. Breathe softly and let the quiet air fill the spaces within you, like the gentle stirring of leaves in a soft breeze. In this chapter, you're invited to explore the art of small shifts, the tender choice to move gently, to trust that even the smallest change can open the door to a new beginning. This is not about rushing forward or forcing change. It is about reclaiming your own momentum, one soft breath at a time. For so long, you may have believed that change had to be loud, that growth had to be a grand declaration, a sudden leap that demanded everything. But in the soft rhythm of your own breath, you begin to feel a gentler truth, that the most powerful transformations often begin in the quietest places, in the small shifts you choose each day, in the gentle decisions that honor your own spirit's soft unfolding. The art of small shifts is like the quiet turning of a seedling toward the light, trusting that even the smallest reach is a promise of growth. It is the soft decision to take one small step, to breathe one soft breath, to believe in the gentle power of your own becoming. In that quiet choosing, you find the calm strength that says, I am here, I am growing, I am enough. A gentle practice for reclaiming your momentum is to name one small shift you can make today, a single step that feels kind, a single breath that feels true. Let that small shift be your gentle promise to yourself, the soft reminder that even the smallest movement forward is a testament to your own quiet strength. Another practice is to celebrate the small ways you already move, the gentle ways you soften into your own breath, the quiet decisions you make to rest, to listen, to choose again. Let yourself honor these small shifts as the seeds of your own becoming. In that gentle honoring, you begin to trust the quiet power of your own momentum, the soft current that carries you forward. Breath. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you do not have to be loud to be real. Let yourself believe that in the art of small shifts, you are already reclaiming your own becoming. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm warmth of your own breath, the quiet knowing that says, I am enough, and I am free to grow in my own time. Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the art of small shifts. I trust the quiet power of my own breath. I am enough, and I am free to grow softly in my own way. In that promise you will find the gentle glow of your own spirit, the soft light that says, I am here, and I am whole. I trust the quiet strength of small shifts. I am enough, and I am free to move gently forward. Chapter 9. The Sanctuary of Your Own Breath. Finding calm amidst change. Take a soft, slow breath and feel how it gently fills your body with quiet warmth. In this chapter, you're invited to return to the sanctuary of your own breath, to let it be the soft anchor that holds you steady when the winds of change swirl around you. In this gentle pause, you begin to see that no matter what shifts or grows or falls away, you can always come home to the calm rhythm of your own breath. For so long, you may have believed that change meant losing yourself, that the ground would always slip away, that you would have to be someone else just to stay safe. But in the quiet space of your own breath, you begin to remember a gentler truth, that the calm you seek is not outside of you, it is here, in the steady rhythm of your own spirit, in the gentle pause between one breath and the next. The sanctuary of your breath is a soft shelter, a quiet room within you where the noise of the world cannot reach. It is the gentle knowing that you are allowed to rest, even when everything else feels uncertain. In the soft rhythm of your own inhale and exhale, you find the quiet ground of your own being, the calm center that says, I am enough, even here. A gentle practice for this sanctuary is to pause and feel the gentle weight of your own breath whenever you feel the rush of change. Let each inhale be a soft opening, each exhale a quiet release. Let yourself trust that in this simple rhythm, you are safe, you are enough, you are home. Another practice is to create small rituals of calm that honor your breath. A quiet moment of stillness before the day begins. A soft pause in the middle of the noise. A gentle whisper that says, I trust the quiet ground within me. Let these small acts be the gentle reminders that you are always held by the sanctuary of your own breath. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you are allowed to rest in the soft glow of your own spirit. Let yourself believe that in the sanctuary of your own breath, you will find the gentle strength to move through whatever comes. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm warmth of your own becoming, the soft truth that says, I am here and I am enough. Let this be your gentle promise. I trust the sanctuary of my own breath. I honor the quiet calm within me. I am enough and I am always home. In that promise, you will find the gentle warmth of your own spirit, the soft knowing that you are always enough, always safe, always whole. I trust the quiet sanctuary of my own breath. I am enough, and I am at peace. Chapter 10. The Garden of Growth. Nurturing the seeds of your own becoming. Take a slow, deep breath and let it settle into the soft soil of your own being. In this chapter, you're invited to see your spirit as a gentle garden, a quiet place where the seeds of your own becoming are already planted, waiting to be nurtured in the calm light of your own breath. This is the tender ground of growth, the soft truth that you are always allowed to begin again. For so long, you may have felt that growth had to be hard, that you had to push and prove to be worthy of your own blossoming. But in the gentle hush of your own breath, you begin to see a different kind of growth, one that begins not in force, but in soft tending, one that trusts the gentle power of your own becoming, even in the smallest shifts and quietest openings. The garden of growth is not a place of perfection. It is a living, breathing sanctuary where every tender shoot is welcome, where every breath is a quiet promise to yourself. It is the soft choice to show up for your own spirit, even when the world feels loud. It is the gentle trust that you are allowed to be here, exactly as you are. A gentle practice for nurturing this garden is to pause and breathe whenever you feel the ache of wanting to be more. Let each inhale be a soft planting of a new seed, a small whisper that says, I am allowed to grow in my own way. Let each exhale be the gentle tending of that seed, the quiet care that says, I trust the gentle unfolding of my own spirit. Another practice is to notice the small ways you already nurture yourself, the quiet moments when you choose to rest, to listen, to soften. Let these small acts be the gentle watering of your own garden, the quiet tending that says, I am worthy of my own care. In that gentle tending, you begin to see that growth is not something you force. It is something you allow, something you breathe into being. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you are already enough, even as you grow. Let yourself believe that in the garden of your own breath, you will find everything you need to bloom. In that gentle trust, you will find the quiet glow of your own becoming, the soft light that says, I am here and I am whole. Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the garden of my own growth. I trust the gentle rhythm of my own breath. I am enough, and I am free to bloom in my own way. In that promise, you will find the calm warmth of your own spirit, the quiet knowing that you are always enough, always growing, always held. I trust the gentle garden of my own becoming. I am enough, and I am always growing. Chapter 11. The Mirror of Compassion. Softening self-judgment. Breathe softly and let the air settle into the gentle corners of your being, like the quiet light of dawn touching the calm earth. In this chapter, you're invited to stand before the mirror of compassion, to see yourself with gentle eyes, to soften the edges of self-judgment that have kept you small. This is not about erasing every fear or doubt. It is about seeing the truth of who you are with the same tender care you would offer to anyone you love. For so long you may have looked into the mirror and seen only what you thought was missing, the ways you have stumbled, the ways you have held back, the quiet ache of not enough. But in the soft hush of your own breath, you begin to see a different reflection. You begin to feel the gentle glow of your own spirit, the quiet warmth of your own becoming. You see that you are not the sum of your mistakes. You are the soft breath that carries you forward, the quiet courage that keeps showing up, even when it's hard. The mirror of compassion is not about ignoring what is real. It is about choosing to see the whole picture. The strength and the softness, the fear and the faith, the gentle ways you keep coming back to your own breath. In that gentle seeing, you begin to trust that you are enough, not because you are perfect, but because you are here, breathing softly, alive and whole. A gentle practice for softening self-judgment is to place your hand over your heart whenever you feel the harsh voice of criticism rise. Breathe deeply and let yourself say, I see you, judgment. I hear you, and I choose to meet you with compassion. Let these words be the gentle balm that soothes the old ache, the soft truth that reminds you that you are worthy of your own kindness. Another practice is to speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend, with gentle words, with soft pauses, with the quiet belief that you are always more than your doubts. Let yourself say softly, I am proud of the small ways I keep showing up. I am enough, even in the tender places where I still feel afraid. In that gentle speaking, you begin to see that compassion is not something you have to earn. It is something you are always allowed to offer to yourself. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that self-compassion is not a luxury. It is a gentle necessity. Let yourself believe that in the mirror of your own kindness, you will find the quiet strength to keep growing, the soft light to keep moving forward. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm warmth of your own breath, the quiet knowing that says, I am here and I am enough. Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the mirror of my own compassion. I trust the quiet light within me. I am enough, and I am free to be here, just as I am. In that promise, you will find the soft glow of your own becoming, the gentle truth that says, I am always worthy of my own love. I trust the gentle mirror of my own compassion. I am enough, and I am whole. Chapter 12. The Hidden Flame. Trusting the quiet fire within you. Breathe softly, and let the air settle deep within you, like a gentle warmth that glows quietly in the darkness. In this chapter, you're invited to remember the hidden flame that lives in the quiet center of your own being, the soft but powerful light of your own spirit. This flame is not loud, it does not roar for attention, yet it is the quiet fire that has carried you through every moment, every breath, every step of your own becoming. For so long you may have looked for strength in the loud voices around you, in the bright fires that burn in the world outside. You may have believed that power had to be visible, that it had to be proven to be real. But in the calm hush of your own breath, you begin to feel a gentler truth, that the truest strength is the quiet fire within you. It is the soft glow that says, I am enough, exactly as I am. The hidden flame is the gentle light that never goes out, even in the darkest nights. It is the quiet promise that you are always held, always guided, always enough. In the soft glow of your own breath, you begin to trust that this flame does not need to be loud to be real. It is here, always, waiting to guide you back to the calm center of your own being. A gentle practice for honoring this hidden flame is to pause whenever you feel the weight of the world pressing in. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Let yourself feel the quiet warmth in your chest, the soft light that lives within you. Let yourself say softly, "I trust the quiet fire within me. I am enough." In that gentle saying, you begin to feed the flame, to nurture the soft glow of your own spirit. Another practice is to notice the small ways this hidden flame shows up in your life, the quiet moments when you choose to keep going, the soft courage that whispers, "I will not give up." Let yourself honor these small sparks as the quiet fire of your own becoming. In that gentle honoring, you begin to trust that you are stronger than you know, braver than you believe. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that the hidden flame within you is enough to light your way. Let yourself believe that, in the quiet glow of your own breath, you will find the calm strength to keep moving forward. In that gentle trust, you will find the soft warmth of your own spirit, the quiet knowing that says, "I am here, and I am whole." Let this be your gentle promise. I trust the quiet fire within me. I honor the hidden flame of my own spirit. I am enough, and I am free to be here just as I am. In that promise, you will find the calm glow of your own breath, the gentle truth that says, "I am always held, always enough. I trust the quiet fire within me. I am enough, and I am whole." Chapter 13. The Light Beyond Stuckness. Rising beyond the old stories. Breathe in softly and let the quiet light of your own breath fill you, like the first rays of dawn touching the calm earth. In this chapter, you're invited to step gently beyond the old stories that have kept you stuck, to trust that you are allowed to rise, even when you have been taught to stay small. This is not about forcing yourself into something new. It is about trusting the quiet light within you, the soft truth that you are always more than the old echoes of your past. For so long you may have believed that your story was already written, that the lines of who you could be were set in the soft clay of your own doubt. You may have carried the weight of those old words, the quiet voice that said, "Not you, not yet, not ever." But in the soft rhythm of your own breath, you begin to remember a gentler truth, that the light within you has always been brighter than the shadows of your past. The light beyond stuckness is the gentle glow of your own becoming. It is the soft decision to trust that you can grow in your own time, in your own way. It is the quiet choice to say, "I am more than the stories I have been told. I am the quiet light of my own spirit." In that gentle saying, you begin to see that you are allowed to move, to breathe, to rise. A gentle practice for stepping beyond the old stories is to sit quietly and let your breath be the soft ground you stand on. When you feel the weight of an old story pulling you back, place your hand over your heart and say softly, "This was never the whole of me. I am allowed to rise beyond it." Let these words be the gentle bridge that carries you forward, the soft truth that reminds you that you are always allowed to begin again. Another practice is to honor the small ways you have already risen, the quiet moments when you chose to trust your own breath, the gentle ways you softened into the truth of your own enoughness. Let yourself see these small shifts as the quiet seeds of your own becoming, the soft light that guides you gently forward. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that the old stories do not define you. Let yourself believe that you are allowed to grow beyond them, to step softly into the light of your own spirit. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm glow of your own breath, the quiet knowing that says, "I am here and I am enough." Let this be your gentle promise. I trust the light beyond my stuckness. I honor the quiet truth of my own spirit. I am enough, and I am free to rise. In that promise, you will find the gentle warmth of your own breath, the soft glow that says, I am always becoming, always whole. I trust the quiet light of my own becoming. I am enough, and I am free to rise beyond the old stories. Chapter 14. The Joy of Movement. Letting your spirit lead the way. Breathe softly and feel the quiet energy in your body, like a gentle current beneath calm water. In this chapter, you're invited to rediscover the joy of movement, to let your spirit lead you in small steps, soft rhythms, gentle dances that feel like home in your own skin. Movement is not just for the body, it is a quiet song for your spirit, a soft opening that says, I am here and I am alive. For so long you may have felt that movement had to be earned, that you needed permission to take up space, to shift and grow, to dance in the light of your own breath. But in the gentle rhythm of your own spirit, you begin to see a different truth. That movement is a birthright, a soft echo of your own becoming, a quiet celebration of your breath and body working together as one. The joy of movement is not about perfection or performance. It is about feeling the quiet pulse of your own aliveness. It is the gentle sway of your breath, the soft steps that carry you forward, the calm beat of your own heart, guiding you back to what is real. In that gentle rhythm you find the quiet freedom of your own spirit, the soft knowing that says, I am enough, even as I grow. A gentle practice for letting your spirit lead is to close your eyes and breathe deeply. Let your body move in small, simple ways, a quiet stretch, a soft sway, a gentle rolling of your shoulders. Let these movements be the gentle language of your own spirit, the soft music that says, I am here and I am whole. Another practice is to trust the small ways you already move, the gentle ways you choose to rise each morning, the soft ways you reach for what brings you peace, the quiet ways you let yourself rest. Let yourself honor these small movements as the quiet dance of your own becoming. In that gentle honoring, you will find the calm joy of knowing that you are always allowed to move in your own way, in your own time. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you do not need to force anything to be real. Let yourself believe that in the gentle rhythm of your own movement, you will find the quiet strength to keep becoming. In that gentle trust, you will find the soft glow of your own breath, the quiet knowing that says, I am here and I am enough. Let this be your gentle promise. I trust the quiet joy of my own movement. I honor the soft rhythms of my own spirit. I am enough, and I am free to move in my own way. In that promise, you will find the gentle warmth of your own breath, the quiet glow that says, I am always enough, always moving, always home. I trust the gentle dance of my own spirit. I am enough, and I am free to move in the quiet joy of my own becoming. Chapter 15. The Journey Home. Living fully in the now. Take a soft, gentle breath and feel how it grounds you in the quiet rhythm of this moment. In this final chapter, you're invited to come home to yourself, not as a destination in the distance, but as the calm, living truth of who you already are. The journey home is not about reaching some perfect place. It is about allowing yourself to rest fully in the now, to breathe deeply and trust that this moment, just as it is enough. For so long you may have been taught that home was somewhere you had to search for, somewhere you had to earn through endless striving. You may have learned to believe that peace was something you had to find outside of yourself, in the quiet approval of others, in the gentle echo of validation. But in the calm hush of your own breath, you begin to see a gentler truth. That home is not a place, it is the quiet light of your own spirit, the soft glow that has always lived within you. The journey home is the soft choice to be here, now, to let go of the past with all its quiet weight, to release the future with all its unanswered questions, to trust the gentle ground of your own breath, the quiet truth that says, I am here and I am enough. A gentle practice for this homecoming is to pause and breathe deeply whenever you feel the rush of wanting to be somewhere else. Let yourself feel the gentle weight of your own body, the quiet warmth of your own spirit. Whisper to yourself softly, I am here, I am enough, I am home. Let these words be the soft foundation of your own becoming, the calm ground that holds you steady, breath by breath. Another practice is to honor the small ways you already live in the now, the quiet moments when you choose to listen to the soft beat of your own heart, the gentle ways you soften into your own breath, the tender ways you let yourself rest. Let yourself celebrate these small acts as the quiet light of your own journey, the gentle reminders that you are always allowed to be here just as you are. As you move through this final chapter, let yourself trust that you do not have to become anything other than what you already are, to be worthy of your own love. Let yourself believe that in the gentle rhythm of your own breath, you are already enough. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm warmth of your own spirit, the quiet knowing that says, I am home and I am whole. Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the quiet journey home to myself. I trust the gentle light of my own spirit. I am enough, and I am free to rest in the calm glow of my own being. In that promise, you will find the soft warmth of your own breath, the gentle truth that says, I am always enough, always held, always home. I trust the journey home to myself. I am enough, and I am whole.